Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA Tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Iron Man from Fortnite. If you're new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now first of all, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line for the top of his head. And on both sides, I'm gonna make a turn downwards. Right there, and at the bottom point I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the side of his chin on the left and right, and a curved line across at the chin right there. At the side of the chin I'm gonna draw a diagonal line upwards on both sides and a line across at the middle point. Above that, I'm gonna draw a similar line across right there, and from the side I'm gonna trace the same line of the jaw diagonally up and turn it upwards. I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side right here. Now at the side of the mouth here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curved line to the ear and a diagonal line inwards and up. Turn it upwards at that point, diagonal line to the center point, turn it diagonally back down, and a curved line across. And I'm gonna mirror the whole shape on the left side right there. Now at the side here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curved line upwards and out, and another one at this lower point, diagonal line downwards. I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side right here, and slightly at a higher point here, I'm gonna draw a similar diagonal line inwards, turn it sideways at that inner point. We're gonna do the same thing on the right side right there. In the middle of his mask, I'm gonna draw a curved line in between the eye right there. And on the right side, I'm gonna extend it slightly diagonally outwards at the outer point, turn it downwards at the outer point right there. And at the inner corner of the eyes right here, I'm gonna draw a line down, diagonal turn upwards to the outer corner of the eye, and turn it upwards. I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side as well. Now for his mouth, I'm gonna take this point at the side and draw a diagonal line downwards and inwards, turn it back upwards, across with a curved line at that point, and I'm gonna mirror the same shape at the side right here with diagonal line down and back up. And from the chin, I'm gonna draw a line at the side here upwards, and we're gonna do the same thing on the right side right here. Now below the head, I'm gonna draw a curved line down from the side here, and another curved line down at the side of the chin. I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side right here. Now for the line of the neck on the left, I'm gonna draw a line downwards, turn it sideways inwards, and at the side of that a curved line down, turn it sideways and downwards. On the left side, a curved line down, and at this top point, I'm gonna draw across a curved line right there. On the right side, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally out, turn it downwards, and inside here, I'm gonna draw a line sideways, turn it diagonally downwards. Now for the piece in the middle, I'm gonna take this point from the left and draw a line sideways to the right, diagonal turn downwards, across with a curved line, diagonal turn back up on the right side, sideways on the right side right there, and a diagonal line outwards and down, turn it downwards at this outer corner, curve it inwards slightly at that lower point, and below that I'm going to draw a curved line downwards and stop there. Now going back to the left side, I'm going to draw a diagonal line from this corner downwards, and at the side there I'm going to draw a diagonal line across sideways at this top point and this lower point, turn it sideways at this lower point, diagonal turn downwards, and curved line downwards below that, curved line inwards diagonally at this lower point, diagonal turn upwards, across, diagonal turn back down and across in this middle point, and we're gonna mirror the same shape on the right side right there. Now going back to this middle point, I'm gonna take this point in the middle and draw a line down, diagonal turn to the center, mirror that on the right side right here, and a circular shape at this point in the middle of his chest, and another circular shape inside of that. Now I'm gonna draw his hand at this corner with a diagonal curve line to the right, semicircle turn downwards at the tip of the thumb, diagonal line back in, curve line across to the base of the palm, curve line across again to the left side, turn it upwards, and I'm going to draw his fingers with a diagonal line right there upwards, semicircle turn at the tip, back downwards, and I'm going to copy the same shape of the fingers on the right side right there. And extend it all the way to the side of the thumb for that finger. In the middle of his palm, I'm gonna draw a circular shape and another one inside of that. Now from the top point here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line towards the first finger and another one beside that. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side here and mirror the same diagonal lines. At the side, I'm gonna draw a line to the side of the thumb right there and another one at this lower point. I'm gonna mirror that on the left side here as well. And at the bottom of that circle, I'm gonna draw two curved line downwards. Now from the base of each fingers, I'm gonna draw a curved line, another curved line above that. In the middle point, I'm gonna draw two more lines, and close to the tip another set of two lines. I'm gonna copy that across for the other fingers. And I'm gonna draw the same lines at the thumb here as well. Now below the palm on the left, I'm gonna draw a curved line downwards, a line downwards, semicircle line to the right, and turn it upwards to the side of the palm right there. And from the left side of the palm here, I'm gonna draw another semicircle line downwards, circling around that first shape and turn it to the right. and upwards to the side of the thumb. On the left side below, I'm gonna draw a line down, turn it diagonally to the right and sideways, and a line up at this corner. At the side of the palm on the left, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape right there, and on the right side, I'm gonna mirror the same shape right here. At the side of this lower arm, I'm gonna draw a curved line downwards, turn it upwards on the right side, semicircular turn upwards, and a diagonal line towards the side of the thumb. Trace the same diagonal line at this upper corner, turn it upwards, diagonal turn back to the right at that corner, diagonal line upwards to the right, turn it upwards, and a semicircular turn to the left right there. And at this lower point, I'm going to trace these lines at the side and turn it down with a curved line at this lower point and on the right side as well. Now at the side of the arm, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line inwards, turn it sideways at that point, and another curved line downwards, turn it slightly outwards below the waist right there, and at the side here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curved line inwards and slightly upwards. Below the arm, I'm gonna trace that curved line across right there, turn it inwards at this inner point. At the side, I'm gonna draw a curved line downwards, and in the middle point of that curved line, I'm gonna draw a horizontal line across inwards to that corner. At this point at the side of the chest, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally inwards, turn it downwards at that point, and at that corner I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the right and up, turn it downwards sideways and turn it downwards, and from that ending point on both sides I'm gonna draw across a curved line. Below that, I'm gonna draw a curved line across and back up on the right side. And I'm gonna copy this set of shape at this upper point right here. And slightly bigger. And another one with a smaller size at this lower point right here. I'm gonna continue the curved line across below at the side here downwards, and here I'm gonna turn it inwards similar to the shape of that piece right there. And going back to the top, I'm gonna take this point above this shape and draw a line up, diagonal turn outwards and upwards, and a line down at this corner and a line down at this point as well. I'm gonna copy the whole thing on the right side as well. And at the middle point, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally in, across, and diagonally back up at the outer corner. Copy that shape at this lower point and at this point as well. And at the side here, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally to the left and turn it downwards at that corner. Sideways at that point, turn it back up and diagonal line upwards, across, and turn it downwards to the side. semicircle turn upwards at that outer corner and align up to that point. And I'm gonna copy the same shape on the right side here in the middle point. Turn it out at this lower point, diagonal turn upwards to that point. And at the side here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line inwards to the middle, across, diagonal turn back upwards. Below that, I'm gonna copy the same shape again, and at the side, I'm gonna turn it downwards with a diagonal line. Now at the side of his armor, on the left, I'm gonna draw a line inwards, upwards, sideways to the middle point, and diagonal turn upwards. Below that, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape at this corner, extend it downwards at this point, diagonal turn inwards, and sideways to the side of his tummy right there. Below that, I'm gonna trace the same curved line downwards, and I'm gonna make a turn down to this corner. I'm gonna copy the same curved line at this point as well, turn it downwards diagonally again, and at this corner I'm gonna draw a line downwards, diagonal line in to the middle point. At this corner, I'm going to draw a rectangular shape. On the left side above, I'm going to draw a line downwards at this point and turn it sideways to the left. Below that shape, I'm going to draw a line across at this point and diagonal turn to the middle. Now in between the legs, I'm going to draw a semicircle line at this corner, turn it downwards at this inner point, and sharp turn back up on the right side, and I'm gonna copy the same line back to this point right there. And at this lower point in the middle of his legs, I'm gonna draw across a curved line, turn it diagonally upwards to the right side at that point. And in that space, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line at the side here to the middle and upwards, across, diagonal turn back down on the right side, and a line across below that right there. Now for his legs, I'm gonna draw a curved line down from the left point here all the way towards his knee point, and slightly turn it inwards and turn it downwards at that point, sideways towards the knee, diagonal turn back up, across, and diagonal turn back down at that corner, sideways, and curved line back up to the middle point of his legs right there. And at this upper point, I'm going to draw a diagonal curved line upwards, across, diagonal turn back down, sharp turn back up diagonally, across, diagonal turn back down, diagonal line back down, all the way to the top of his knee right there, across, and a line upwards from that point. And from the left side of the leg, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line inwards and down, turn it upwards right there, and sideways at this top point. From this corner, I'm gonna draw a line downwards to the side of his thigh right there. Now for his knee, I'm gonna draw across a curved line at this corner, turn it diagonally down on both sides, turn it down from that point, across at this lower point, and a diagonal line upwards to the side of the knee, diagonal turn back down and upwards, curved line downwards below the knee point, slightly outwards, and turn it back in towards his ankle point. Flare it out below the ankle point right there, and turn it downwards. For the inner line of the lower leg, I'm gonna draw a similar shape at this side here on the right, and below at the base of the shoe I'm gonna draw across a curved line. Slightly above that I'm gonna draw another line across and another one right there. Above that I'm gonna draw a diagonal line at the side, across and back diagonally down on the right side. At this middle point I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape, and from the ankle point I'm gonna draw a diagonal line inwards and up, across, diagonal turn back down on the right side. Now below the knee point I'm gonna draw a line downwards on both the left and right, semicircle turn across, and a rectangular shape in this middle point inside. At the side of the knee I'm gonna draw a curved line right there, and inside of his knee pad I'm gonna draw a diagonal line from the side on top right there, turn it downwards, sideways, turn it back up, and diagonal turn on the side. Now above the knee I'm gonna draw two lines up at the side here, like that. Now for the right leg I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally down, turn it slightly inwards towards the knee point, and at the knee point right there I'm gonna draw a curved line across, turn it down at this outer corner and diagonally inwards, curved line downwards all the way to the ankle point, and for the inner line I'm gonna take this point and draw a curved line towards the knee point right there. Below that I'm gonna draw a curved line downwards, turn it inwards towards the ankle point, and flare it back out at the heels and straight downwards. Now for the front part I'm gonna draw a line across at that point, diagonal turn upwards, sideways, and turn it back down, diagonal turn at the front right there, sideways to the left, diagonal turn downwards, sideways to the back, and diagonal turn back up. For the front part I'm gonna draw a diagonal line coming out right there, semicircle turn downwards at the front tip, a line across to the back, and at this middle point I'm gonna turn it diagonally up, sideways, diagonal turn back down, and sideways. From the back right here I'm gonna draw a line to the front and diagonal turn upwards. And below this piece right here I'm gonna draw a line down, sideways to the front, diagonal turn downwards, and back to the front, and turn it downwards. At the front of the shoe I'm going to draw a line across at that corner and another one above it. At the ankle point I'm going to draw a line to the back and a diagonal line upwards at that corner, and at the side here a line up, diagonal turn to the right and turn it upwards to the calf, diagonal turn to the inner line of the legs, and I'm gonna trace the same outline again on the right side right here all the way to the lower point. Now for the knee pad I'm gonna take this point at the side and draw a diagonal line inwards, turn it down and back out diagonally at this lower point and across. Below the knee pad I'm gonna draw a curved line down, semicircle turn at the side and turn it back upwards. For the patterns inside the kneecap I'm gonna draw a diagonal line from the side here, turn it downwards and sideways. At the side of the kneecap I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the left and down and turn it back up on the left side. Above that I'm gonna draw a curved line across at this point all the way to the top of the kneecap, diagonal turn upwards on the right side, turn it upwards and diagonal turn to the upper point and line sideways. Another line sideways at this lower point. Now at the side of the thigh here, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the left and down, turn it back up at that corner. At this point, I'm gonna draw a line downwards right there, and above the knee pad, I'm gonna draw a line across, turn it down at this outer corner. Now at the thigh here, I'm gonna draw a curved line across, turn it diagonally up at this outer corner, turn it upwards, and diagonal turn to the right corner and turn it upwards. I'm gonna trace the same outline at this upper point right here, extend it further up at this corner, and diagonal turn outwards all the way to the side, and align at this corner. Now for his right arm, I'm gonna draw his shoulder with a curved line out on the right side there, turn it downwards at this outer corner, and below that I'm gonna draw a line right there, curved line down to the elbow point, sideways to the left, and diagonal turn upwards. Another similar diagonal line at this corner. Below that, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape in this middle point, trace the same outline of that rectangular shape at this lower corner, turn it sideways at the side, and from the side of the forearm, I'm gonna draw another curved line downwards, diagonal turn to the middle point, mirror that on this left side, a line down from that point, turn it diagonally to the left, and I'm gonna draw a curved line for the inner line of the arm, and a curved line for the outer line of the arm all the way to the wrist, curved line across at the wrist. At the side of the wrist, I'm gonna draw a curved line out, turn it downwards diagonally, and sideways to the left, semicircular turn upwards, sideways to the right. Below the thumb for his other finger, I'm gonna draw a line down at this corner, sideways, turn it back up, sideways to the right, and turn it back down. Copy the same shape of the fingers again on the left side right here. And a curved line back to the wrist on the side right there. I'm gonna copy the same shape on his palm right there. And above the wrist, I'm gonna draw a curved line upwards, curved line across at this top point to the left. Now for the patterns on his shoulder pad, I'm gonna draw a line down at the side here, curved line out from that line, turn it downwards at the outer corner, and at the side here, a line downwards. Now at the side of his hips on the left, I'm gonna draw a circular shape right here, and another one inside of that. Inside of that, I'm gonna draw a triangular shape right there, and I'm gonna trace this curved line at the side on the right, and a diagonal line on the right side right there. On his neck, I'm gonna draw a few curved lines across right there. And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.